expanding background checks, universal background checks in private cells, background checks at gun shows, red flag laws. I could go down the list. It is an expanding consensus among Americans. And yet politicians in Washington, D.C., specifically Republicans in Washington, D.C., have been working as much as they can to push back on any reasonable laws. Even these red flag laws. Some Republicans are supporting those, but for some reason, things just don't seem to happen in Washington, D.C. If there are ever any laws related to gun safety, is Joe Biden going to be able to do anything about that? Or are we going to have more people pushing back on common sense gun safety regulation?
Joe, I would argue that not only is there not going to be a pushback, but there's going to be a move in the other direction. And Joe, yesterday afternoon here in Austin, in the northwest part of the city, we saw another incident of an active shooter, a domestic violence dispute that spread out. Every day, we've gotten to the point where you have multiple incidents a week. It has become common. We no longer blink at it, and that is what is so wrong. But I do worry about what is going to be done, not just because of the defense being played on the part of the gun lobby, but active offense. Joe, here in the Texas Senate right now, we're seeing a lot of traction being gained for having handguns carried without permit, right? So we're going in the opposite direction. And so when I'm sitting here in Austin and I'm seeing this type of legislation moving through, I feel very pessimistic at the thought that we're going to see some bold federal level moves, because the gun rights folks are alive and well, not just playing defense, but also offense at the same time.
Well, you know, though, Cedric, I always say this. It bears repeating here, though, because Victoria is so right. You look at the extremes, and these extremes push the agenda far more than most Republicans, most conservatives, most gun owners, even most members of the NRA. You ask most members of the NRA whether they support universal background checks, enhanced background checks. 60, 70% of them say they do. You're in Pensacola. My friends in Pensacola that, who, again, I always say, First Baptist Church, who started going hunting with their dads when they were 5, 6, 7 years old in the fall. They want universal background checks. They want red flag laws. They don't want terrorists to be able to walk up in gun shows and just pick up any type of gun they want to pick up. They want common sense gun safety laws, too. So this isn't about gun owners. This isn't even about members of the NRA. This is about those extreme 20% that are holding the rest of us hostage.
Literally.